Friends, today we will discuss the topic that is stoichiometric calculation. Stoichiometric calculation. For this type of calculation, it requires the knowledge of mole concept. You have to know different relation between a reactant and products regarding their masses, regarding the number of moles and volume like this. For example, if we calculate the percentage of carbon in carbon dioxide, we will calculate the percentage of carbon in carbon dioxide. You see, if you take carbon dioxide, its molar mass is 12 plus 32, that is 44. That is 44. So 44 gram contains 12 carbon because percentage of carbon is asked. So that 44 gram contain 12 gram carbon. Then 1 gram of this will contain 12 upon 44, then 100 gram will be 12 upon 44 into 100. That is, you calculate the value is how much? Firstly you calculate. The result will be 27.3%. The result is percentage of carbon in carbon dioxide is 27.3%. If 27.3% is carbon, this is carbon, then how much oxygen? Oxygen will be 100 minus 27.3%. That will be equal to how much? 72. That is 72. 72.7%. 72.7%. This is the percentage of oxygen. This is a percent of carbon. So like this we can calculate the percentage of elements in the compound. Suppose when you burn carbon in presence of oxygen, burning of carbon, presence of oxygen always produce carbon, generally carbon dioxide for complete combustion. If you see here, carbon is here 1 mole and here oxygen also 1 mole and carbon dioxide also. So carbon dioxide is 1 mole, oxygen 1 mole, carbon dioxide 1 mole. If you convert into gram, that is here 12 gram reacts with 32 gram, produce CO2 is 44 gram. 12 gram reacts with 32 gram, produce 44 gram. Let the question is like this. Let 3 gram of carbon is taken with 32 gram oxygen. 3 gram carbon taken in presence of 32 gram oxygen. Question is how much of carbon dioxide will be formed? Three gram carbon taken, but oxygen taken 32 gram. Question is how much of carbon dioxide will be formed? So this, if you see, just you see the previous values. 12 gram required 32 gram. 12 gram required 32 gram for formation of 44 gram carbon dioxide. But here carbon is 3 gram taken and oxygen is taken is 32 gram. That means oxygen amount is sufficient and carbon amount is less in compared to oxygen. So the amount which is taken very less amount, that is small amount, that is called limiting reactant. This is called what? Limiting reactant. Limiting reactant means the reactant which is reacting completely or taken very small amount compared to the other reactant. As 12 gram required 32 gram, but 32 gram oxygen already taken, but carbon taken 3 gram means carbon amount is less compared to oxygen. That's why it is called excess reactant. Excess. It is excess reactant, it is limiting reactant. What is limiting reactant? Limiting reactant means which is consumed completely. Which is consumed completely. Means reacting completely, nothing will be left, no mass will be left. That is called limiting reactant. And opposite is excess reactant. If something is left, that is called excess reactant. So in the question, 3 gram taken with 32 gram oxygen, our question is how much carbon dioxide will form. So if you compare this relation, that 12 gram C combined with 12 gram C as 12 gram here 32 gram, so limiting reactant is your carbon, so that will be compared in the formation of product. So limiting reactant will be always taken for the calculation. What is that? 12 gram carbon, as per the question, 12 gram carbon produce 44 gram CO2 as per the question. But here 3 gram, so 3 gram carbon as 12, 3 means 1/4, means it will be 1/4 times, that is 11 gram. Answer is 3 gram react with oxygen 32 gram forming 11 gram CO2. But you have taken oxygen is 32 gram. So question is how much of oxygen will remain as unreacted? So amount of oxygen left, how much? 32. Here if you see 12 gram combined with 32 gram, then 3 gram means 1/4, 1/4 combined with 1/4 of 32, that is how much? 80 gram. So amount of oxygen left 32 minus 8, that is 20, how much? 24 gram. 24 gram oxygen will be left and 8 gram will be reacted out of 32 gram, because the relation is 12 gram required 32 gram, 3 gram is how much? So on the basis of limiting reactant value, the amount of product produced and the amount of other reactant combined. This relation is called stoichiometric relation. Stoichiometric relation means, what is the meaning of stoichiometric relation? Stoichiometric relation. Stoichiometric relation means a quantitative relation between reactants and products. Quantitative relation between reactant and product. As for the question you see, 12 gram combined with 32 gram forming 44 gram, because the equation is balanced. It is a balanced equation. That's why 12 gram combined with 32 gram forming 44 gram. So it's a relation between reactant and product in terms of mass or in terms of mole. 1 mole combined with oxygen 1 mole forming 1 mole CO2. So quantitative means amount, volume, mole, anything that. Quantitative relation between a reactant and product is called what? SMR, stoichiometric relation, stoichiometric calculation. It is also called, indicates molar ratio of reactant and products. How much reactant in terms of mole? You see, 1 mole of carbon combined with 1 mole of oxygen forming 1 mole of carbon dioxide. Here number of moles is same. Maybe differ. In the other reaction it may be different. So in stoichiometric calculation we can compare the mass ratio, mole ratio, volume ratio of the reactants and product. That is called stoichiometric calculation. Very important in mole concept in that numerical calculation. So some problem regarding stoichiometric calculation we will do. That here methane bonds in presence of oxygen forming carbon dioxide and water. If it's any reaction given, first you check whether it is balanced or not. Here 4 hydrogen, here 2 hydrogen, multiply first. Then oxygen how much? 2 and 2, 4, here oxygen 2, multiply 2. So this is the balanced equation. Equation should be balanced. Without balancing, don't do stoichiometric calculation. So question is, if 4 gram methane is taken, 4 gram methane bonds in presence of excess oxygen, how much gram CO2 will be formed? That is the question. Question is, 4 gram methane bond in presence of oxygen, excess oxygen, producing how much of CO2? It is related to stoichiometric calculation. So you will see the ratio as per the equation here. In terms of gram, as question given gram, so you have to convert into gram. CH4 is 16 gram, and here relation between, as per the question, relation between methane and the CO2. So you take these two, don't take all. So 16 gram as per the equation produce 44 gram CO2 as per the question. So 4 gram will be how much? 4 gram will be 44 upon 16 into 4. That is how much? 11 gram. So 11 gram CO2 will be formed by burning 4 gram methane in excess oxygen. So this is the one type of stoichiometric calculation. Then question number 3, one given 1.5 gram impure sodium sulfate, 1.5 gram impure sodium sulfate reacts with barium chloride solution, excess barium chloride solution, forming how much barium sulfate? Produce barium sulfate, how much as per the question? That is 1.74 gram. 1.74 gram. What is the remaining thing as per the equation? Here 2 molecule of sodium chloride. 2 molecule of sodium chloride and your barium sulfate, and barium sulfate will be precipitated as solid. It both will be aqueous because these are soluble part. But the amount of sodium sulfate taken as per the question 1.5 gram. But it is impure. It is not pure. This much of sodium sulfate is taken in excess barium chloride solution. During reaction 1.74 gram of barium sulfate is produced. Question is, what is the percentage of purity? We will calculate percentage of purity in percentage of purity in the sample. Percentage of purity in the sample. Here percentage of purity in the sample, that will be calculated by this stoichiometric calculation. You see the stoichiometric calculation that purity in the sample will calculate. So as per the data that sodium sulfate and barium chloride reaction forming barium sulfate and sodium chloride. If you see the molar mass of sodium sulfate molar mass is, if you see, what is that? 142 grams. Its molar mass is 142. What is the molar mass of barium sulfate produced? Barium sulfate molar mass is 233. Because it is a relation between sodium sulfate and barium sulfate. Because as per the question, these two data given. So you will compare this. What? As per the question, 100. Here you take this much. That 233 gram barium sulfate produced from how much gram? 142 gram sodium sulfate. 233 gram barium sulfate produced from 142 gram sodium sulfate. So 1.74 gram will be produced. If you see, what is the value? 142 by 233 into 1.74 gram sodium sulfate. If you calculate, the value will be how much? That is 1 point, you calculate, value will be 1.06 gram. This value will be 1.06 gram. What is this value? This value for sodium sulfate. This amount of sodium sulfate forming 1.74 gram barium sulfate. Because barium sulfate is produced in 1.74. Our question is, you will calculate the percent of sodium sulfate purity. That's why you have to take barium sulfate and produce how much sodium sulfate. Reverse calculation. So this is the amount of sodium sulfate produced, and this is the pure. This value is the pure value. But actually, how much sodium sulfate taken in the question? 1.5. As 1.5 is the impurity containing purity and the impurity. Both mixture is 1.5 and the pure part is 1.06. What is the percentage? So percentage purity, percentage of sodium sulfate will be how much? 1.06 is present in 1.5 into 100. So result will be how much? You calculate it. Pause the video and calculate. Try to calculate. Okay. Result is 70.67%. This is the percentage of sodium sulfate in the mixture. Then what is the impurity percentage? Then percentage of impurity is how much? 100 minus 70.67. That is how much? 29.23. Okay, 29.33. 29.33%. This is the percentage of impurity. This is the percentage of pure sample. So like this problem is possible only due to relation, that is stoichiometric calculation. Without stoichiometric calculation, this type problem will not be solved because it requires some relation between the reactants and product. In terms of mass, in terms of mole, in terms of volume, we have to compare. Then next question, number 4. Fourth question is that we will calculate volume of hydrogen. We will calculate volume of hydrogen at STP. How much volume of hydrogen will produce at STP when 500 ml of 0.5 N sulfuric acid reacts with excess zinc metal. What is the question? Very simple question. Just you see how much volume of hydrogen at STP is asked. How much volume of hydrogen at STP will produce when zinc metal, excess zinc metal reacts with 500 ml of 0.5 sodium sulfate. But here indirectly the concentration of solution is given, not given direct mole, not given direct mass. Indirectly the concentration of solution and volume is given. So we know that if you compare this one, if you see the relation, it is a reaction between zinc and sulfuric acid. As zinc and sulfuric acid reacts, produce zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas. Okay. Here, if you take the molar mass, here 98 gram, it is balanced. So 98 gram produce how much? 2 gram. 2 gram at STP, how much volume? 22.4 liter at STP. Because 2 gram is the molar mass means 22.4 liter. So this is the relation. This is the relation between this, as per the question, sulfuric acid and hydrogen comparison. But question is not given direct mass. Question is given volume and concentration. So we know as this volume is how much? Volume is 500 ml. Then normality is how much? Normality is 0.5 pm. Then W will be how much? Question mark. How much of sulfuric acid present in the solution? So you apply the formula. Normality is equal to W by E into V into 1000. Already we have read in concentration of solution. That is normality is equal to W by E into V into 1000. So N is given how much? 0.5. W will calculate. E is 49 for sulfuric acid. E is 49. V is 500 as per the question into 1000. Okay, so this is your 2. Then W is equal to, implies W is equal to how much? Your 0.5 into 49 by 2. Okay. That means is equal to how much? You calculate. The value will be how much? 12.25 gram. If you calculate, it will be 12.25 gram. 12.25 gram. 12.25 gram of sulfuric acid present in this solution. So next comparison. That what? 98 gram. As per the question, that 98 gram gives how much volume? 22.4 liter equal to 22,400 ml. Liter convert to ml. So 12.25 gram will be equal to how much? 12,400 upon 98 into 12.25 will be how much? You calculate it fastly. The value will be how much? That will be 2800 ml. 2800 ml. So this is the volume of hydrogen produced when 500 ml of this much of concentration of sulfuric acid reacts with excess zinc metal. So like this you can solve. For any problem, you see what are the data given and what is asked. Then you can think which relation you will take using stoichiometric calculation formula. Question number 5. Question number 5 is like this. 10 liter of gas, 10 liter of unknown gas equal to 15 gram. 10 liter of unknown gas equal to 15 gram at STP. This is the data. 10 liter of unknown gas, weight is 15 gram at STP. Question is, what is the molar mass? What is the molar mass? Simple. Here V is how much? 10 liter. W is how much? 15 gram. Okay. R is a STP relation. We know that V by 22.4 liter U by M. Already we have read in the calculation. Concentration. Mass by molar mass is equal to mole. Is equal to mole. Volume by molar volume is equal to mole. And these mole are same. Now put the formula. Now your question is what is the molar mass? Now M is equal to, what is the value? M is equal to W into 22.4 by V. W is as per the question 15, into 22.4 by V is 10 liter. So, what is the answer? Calculate. What is the value? Calculate or not? Okay. 33.6. 33.6. What is it? 33.6 is the molar mass, means this much of gram per mole. When molar mass is asked, always write this much of gram per mole. Gram per mole means per mole this much mass. That is molar mass. Molecular weight in gram. So 33.6 is the molar mass compound. Means you can use the formula. That formula. As volume is given, STP 22.4 liter. That is the number of moles. And here mass given and molar mass. That is the number of moles. As for the question, number of mole is same. Volume to volume or mass to mass. That's why you will get the molar mass. So like this. Then question number 6. X gram of metal burning in oxygen, in excess oxygen, forming Y gram oxide. You see, very important question. X gram metal burning in excess oxygen forming Y gram metal oxides. Metal oxide means this is a metal oxide. Question is, what is the equivalent mass of metal and metal oxide? Very simple question. Carefully, just read the question. X gram of metal burning in excess oxygen forming Y gram oxide. Then what is the equivalent mass of metal? Here, metal weight is given and oxide weight is given. So, then mass of metal is equal to X gram. Then mass of oxide is equal to Y gram. Then what is the mass of oxygen? Mass of oxygen combined, because metal oxide is a combination of metal and oxygen. So, and metal weight is already given and oxide weight is given. Oxide is the combination of metal and oxygen. So mass of oxygen is Y minus X gram. So this is the oxygen amount combined with metal to forming oxide. So we know when you calculate equivalent mass of any unknown substance, when you are comparing with oxygen, always compare with oxygen, that is 8 gram. When you calculate the stoichiometric calculation, for 8 gram oxygen, how much of metal reacts? That is the equivalent mass, because the equivalent mass of oxygen is 8. So you have to calculate like this. As metal is X and mass of oxygen is Y minus X. So Y minus X of oxygen combined with how much gram of metal? X gram of metal. So 8 gram will be how much? As per the formula, X by Y minus X into 8. So this is the X by Y minus X into 8. X by Y minus into 8 is the equivalent mass of the metal. EM means equivalent mass of metal. Because when you calculate equivalent mass of any substance, you compare with 8 gram oxygen. For oxygen, you take 8 gram. So Y minus X combined with X gram metal. So 8 gram you have mass this much. So this is the equivalent mass of metal. Then what is the equivalent mass? What is the equivalent mass of metal oxide? Just same relation. Y minus X. What is Y minus X? Y minus X is the oxygen. Y minus X gram. Y minus X gram oxygen forming or combined with Y minus X gram of oxygen combined with Y gram metal oxide. Y gram metal oxide as per the question. So 8 gram is how much? 8 gram will be Y upon Y minus X into 8. So this is the equivalent mass of oxide. Here, so you have to think what is the comparison. If you compare with chlorine, you have to take 35.5 because 35.5 is the equivalent mass of chlorine. If compared with aluminium, you have to take 9 gram. If you compare with silver, 108 gram. If compare with hydrogen, that is 1 gram, like this. So we have to know already we have discussed in the previous lesson. I can know the equivalent mass of metal, element, acid, base, salt. So using this way, we can calculate various type of problem. Okay, thank you.